I'm your host, Tay, and welcome back to another episode of the All Things Lifestyle Podcast. And thank you so much for being here, for tuning in, for giving me your listening ears. So by the time you are listening to this, I am 26. I'm officially 26. It doesn't feel any different. I feel like it never feels different when you turn a new age. Immediately, it feels the same. Things just start to change over time, over the year. You'd be like, oh shoot, okay, yeah, I'm 26 now. This is the age. This is where I'm at. But I just want to thank everybody for wishing me a happy birthday, all the birthday wishes, the birthday pose. I just felt so much love. Like, I was like, oh my God, people love me. No, it's just like my family and my friends. I'm just so appreciative. I'm forever grateful. And I'm weak because my sister posted like a reel, like a slideshow of me and her or whatever for my birthday. And in her caption, she goes, we up for your 30th. I'm like, wait a minute, 30? She's not 30 yet. She's still, me, her, got like 4 more years. Talk about it's up for your 30th. Hold it. I was weak. I said, easy on the 30 talk. Easy. Let me enjoy the last little bit of my 20s, okay? But yes, thank you so much, everybody. Wish me a happy birthday. I really appreciate it. And I got a lot of new listeners. For those of you that are new here, just a little bit about the podcast. This is a lighthearted, fun chit-chat podcast. I hope these podcasts just put you in a good mood. I hope you guys can listen to this like in the background while you're working, driving, cleaning, or any other task. Like just put it on in the background, and I hope it just puts you in a good mood, might motivate you, because we do affirmations here. So just, I just hope you enjoy it. It's a fun chit-chat podcast. We just talk about all the things, okay? But yeah, if you're new here, thank you so much for joining the lifestyle, and I hope you stick around and stay. We're in the holiday season. I'm loving the Vlogmas videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels, like all the content creators. They're doing Vlogmas, so like that's a video every day. I just like watching vlogs, period. Just puts me in such a good mood. So Vlogmas with a little hint of Christmas. So yeah, I've been loving the Vlogmas, especially on like TikTok. I love TikTok. I'm always on TikTok. It was so funny. Me and my friend are always sending TikToks back to each other. It is so funny. But yes, I'm loving the Vlogmas videos. And sad news, my little tabletop tree and my wreath I got from my dorm room, it did not come. Amazon played me, and it's like one of those things where it's running late. It's been running late for like 2 weeks, and we halfway through December. Like by the time you guys listen to this, it's December 15th, right? Or is it the 14th? Wherever Thursday is, we're halfway through December. Christmas is pretty much in a week. So, and I'm like, okay, I have no decor, but it's fine. We're just gonna keep pressing and keep going because it's fine. But yes, Amazon played me, and I will be getting a refund. The little tabletop tree and the wreath and all, it wasn't cheap. It was like $80-$90. So yeah, I'm gonna need a refund because Christmas over by the time, and it's running late. It's been running late for like a week or two, so it's not coming. I don't know where it is. Sad, but it's okay. Oh, good news. So I think I mentioned this in podcast episode probably like a month or two ago. I was meaning to enroll back in school then, but I just had so much going on with like my move and everything, and I finally had time to sit down and enroll back in school. So yes, I have enrolled back in school for my master's for health administration. So I will be getting my MHA. It takes about a year, I think a year and a half for me to do it. So I'll start that in January, top of the year, starting the new year off right, going to school. I'm dreading it because I am not ready to write 5, 6, 7, 8, 10-page papers. Goodness gracious, that sounds insane, but I did it for my undergrad. I'm got to do it for my grad. So we gonna get to it. But yes, I just wanted to say that. So hopefully, if you're thinking about enrolling back in school, starting something, here's your sign to do it. Enroll back, do something for you, and do something that will better you. Okay? In the end, you will thank yourself. Okay, so for this episode, it's going to be very festive. It's going to be a very festive episode because I'm going to be talking about like things to do during the holidays and some traditions that my family has that we've done during the holidays, over the years since I was a kid. And I'm going to start off with things I'm asking for Christmas. So as I get older, as we get older, our Christmas list, it changes over time. My Christmas list, it just looks very adult. Like, it's like, this is an adult Christmas list. So first thing I asked for was the caraway pot set. And all these things, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 5 things. I have 5 things on this list. 6 things. These things I'm asking for, I'm going to have them linked in the show notes, or if you're listening on YouTube, they're linked in the description box. Just so if you want to check any of these things out, you can. Because I feel like they're great gifts. So the first thing I'm asking for is a caraway pot set. I have seen the girls, a couple girls, on YouTube. I'm always referencing YouTube because I'm highly influenced because it just looks so cute. But it's a pot set. It's like ceramic and it's very nice looking. It's expensive, but hint, that's why I'm asking for it for Christmas. Nice little it's a nice Christmas gift, I feel like. So I'm asking for that. I'm asking for the electric salt and pepper shakers. So I think you fill them up, with your kind of salt, whether it's like regular salt, sea salt, pink Himalayan salt, or anything like that. You fill them up, and then as soon as you turn them over, it just automatically comes out on its own, like crushed up or whatever, just like, regular. So asking for that. I'm asking for this skincare stand drawer thing. I'm not sure exactly what to call it. I think it's from Amazon. It'll sit on your counter or your vanity or whatever, and you just put your skincare in it, and it has like drawers, and then it has a top to where it's like you can see your products. It's so cute, and it's like white and gold. Like I said, if you want to see what I'm talking about, it's linked. Oh, and another gift I asked for, a gift card to Ulta. So an Ulta gift card. I just feel like Ulta gift card, Sephora gift card, it'll forever be birthday/Christmas list because you can't go wrong with a gift card. Whether it's $50, $100, $20, $25, when you're shopping, it will come in handy. So I love a gift card. I always ask for a gift card from someone. I'm like, gift card, please. Like, it's just a go-to for me. And the last thing I'm getting myself this for Christmas, I'm actually about to order it soon, is a JBW watch. So I've been seeing the girls like Aaliyah and Kyra. I've been seeing them talk about this watch for over a year, and it's probably longer than that. And it just looks so cute, and it's a little pricey. So not super pricey, but like, it's on sale. So they're on sale right now. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and get it. They're on sale. JBW watch. Ever since I've seen them talk about it, they'll like put up their different ones that they have. And they have like some where it's like stacked with like bracelets and arm candy. I think I'm going to get myself a gold one for Christmas this year. Okay, so before I get into more of the Christmas festive chat, let's get into the affirmation of the week. So the affirmation of the week this week is, I love myself as I am. And I'm going to say it again. I love myself as I am. I feel like this is important because in the world that we live in, it is so easy to get caught up into something else, into being somebody that we're not, and things like that. It's very easy. So I feel like this affirmation is great to say because we can get on social media and literally compare ourselves. And I've done a podcast episode about like the BBL era and being influenced and all that stuff. Because like I mentioned almost every week, like I'm always influenced to buy things. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a difference with buying things, and it's a difference with getting influenced to change yourself. Like, for example, it is this filter on Instagram, and it makes my lips look so juicy. I have like a good pair of juicy lips. Like, my lips are juicy, but this filter, it just makes my lips look like extra juicy. And I'm like, I thought about, oh, what if I get lip filler? But I'm like, first of all, stuff like that scares me when it comes to your face, because you don't even know, like, you really don't know how it's going to turn out. And it's scary because it's like, okay, do something that you really want to do. Do your research on the person that's doing it. The people that they done it on. Look at their results. Look at their portfolio. Something like a lip filler, it's very small. It depends on how much you get, but it's very small. But not saying if you get anything done to yourself, you don't love yourself. Of course you do. But just always remember, I love myself as I am, just in case whatever you get done is not what you expect. I love myself as I am. I feel like that's just important to say on a daily basis. That's the affirmation this week. And for the Tune In with Tay, I have 2 movies. I'm mentioning 2 movies. I'm mentioning 2 movies on the Tune In with Tays because I have so many Christmas movies that I love. So these 2 are comedies. So the first one is A Bad Mom's Christmas, and the second one is Unaccompanied Minors. Both of these movies I actually went to see in the theaters when they came out. They came out some years ago. Unaccompanied Minors, that came out when I was a kid. Yeah, because I remember me, my brother, and my sister went to go see that. So that came out when I was a kid, and then A Bad Mom's Christmas came out a couple years ago. I want to say like maybe 2018, I think. It's been a little bit of years, but Unaccompanied Minors came out a long time ago. A Bad Mom's Christmas, if you've seen Bad Moms, it's the second one. It's the Christmas version where their moms come and, come visit them and they don't mess up Christmas, but like, just make everything funny and all that stuff. And then Unaccompanied Minors is a movie about, I think it's like 6 or 7 kids. So unaccompanied minor they're flying on a plane. So when you're unaccompanied minor on a plane, you're pretty much underage. You're under 16, I think. Or no, you're under 18. I think it's 18, unless they changed it. You're under 18, you're flying with a person that's trusted to be with you until you land to your destination. So these kids, they're unaccompanied minors, and they get stuck in the airport because of the weather, and they just start wrecking the airport. And then the guy, like the manager or whatever, he's like a Grinch, and he's trying to make their time miserable, but they're being bad, so they're running all around the airport just doing stuff, and it's hilarious. So definitely recommend those 2 movies, A Bad Mom's Christmas, Unaccompanied Minors. They're good Christmas comedies. Back to the festivities. So these are just a list of things to do. So first thing I wrote down was go look at Christmas lights. I feel like this is very generic. Not generic, but like this is something that I feel like everybody does. You go look at Christmas lights. Some cities, they have like Christmas lights, like a festival, like just a festival of lights. And sometimes, like when I was younger, we would do something as simple as just roll through neighborhoods with really nice lights, their houses. You could go as small as that, or you could go as big as going to like a lights festival, because the lights festivals in towns and cities are gorgeous. I love doing that. I know during COVID, they used to have like a drive-through, like the lights festival, but you could just like drive through it. It was so pretty. I wonder if they still have those, but I know they definitely had them in like 2020 during COVID. Next thing, make gingerbread houses. Throw like a gingerbread house party. I feel like that is so fun. Again, it's just something to do. It's festive. Make gingerbread houses, drink hot chocolate, put on some Christmas music or a Christmas movie, especially with kids too. Like, I feel like kids eat stuff like that up. Literally, they eat it up because they eat all of the things that you put on the gingerbread house. But I just feel like that's such a fun thing to do. Spend some quality time. And I'm just a sucker for anything during the holidays. Like, next, experiment with different holiday cocktails and desserts. So this is one thing I really like to do. I like to get on Pinterest and look up different cocktails or concoctions to make, like some sangrias or something like that, and some desserts. Oh yeah, and different hot chocolate recipes. I did not realize, so I did this last year. I didn't realize how many different like things you could do with hot chocolate. You could do white chocolate, hot chocolate. Never thought of that. I don't know why, but it's like all these things you could do. I remember last year I put like a candy cane in my hot chocolate and like put this, I'm sure this is very basic for people, but I put a candy cane in it and I put like whipped cream on top. It just adds a little something to the hot chocolate. I literally used to just drink hot chocolate. Like I never really put a spin on it. I think I put like a hazelnut creamer in it. So it was good. And different desserts. Like I feel like cookies, desserts, pies, cakes. This is the time. I feel like the holidays is time for desserts because it's the holidays. You get away with it. I remember me and my cousin, this is like a couple years ago, I seen this on TikTok. We did like Toll House cookies, like the pre-made cookies. We put them in like a muffin tin. So like pressed it in. We baked the cookies. We baked them just like that. And so they came out like as a cup. And we put ice cream in it. I think did we do a brownie too? Or just ice cream in the cookie? Anyway, it was so good. It's like the cookie cup with ice cream in it. Y'all, I'm telling you. So good. Okay, so next, Christmas photos / Christmas cards. I don't feel like a lot of people do Christmas cards anymore. Well, no, they do. I don't feel like they mail them as much anymore, like actually put them in the form of a Christmas card. People take Christmas photos, but I feel like people just take them, on Instagram and just leave them like that versus, like back in the day, you would like get it put on a Christmas card, like Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and send it to people. I feel like we should bring that back, like send out a Christmas card this year. I feel like that'd be so fun, and I love taking photos in general, but Christmas, any kind of photo in front of my tree, because my tree be so cute. And some cute pajamas. I'll do like 3 different kinds of pajamas, do like a formal look, do a cute look, just so many things. And another thing, create traditions. I feel like as I get older, I'm definitely trying to create more traditions when it comes to the holidays, because I'm like in it. Like I just said, I'm like really into the holidays. So I definitely want to create traditions, especially as I create my own family one day. And I don't know if people, I've seen a couple of these, some Santa photos. Do people still do Santa photos? You know how you were in the mall, you take a picture with Santa? I feel like I've seen like a couple kids do this, but yeah. One thing I am against though, it is these Grinch photos. So they're like viral on Facebook for a couple years now. It's like the kids, they're sitting on the couch or whatever, like, geez, taking a photo, and it's decorated Christmas. And the Grinch just pops out and scares the kids. I feel like that is so traumatizing. Why is that a thing? I don't like that. The photos come out funny, but like kids are probably I can't stop laughing. Kids are probably traumatized from that. Like, it was so funny. My cousin was like, oh, I want to do this for Keely's, my goddaughter. I'm like, no, you're traumatized. I feel like that's just traumatizing because especially some like Grinch's costumes can be real like scary looking, scarier than the Grinch movie. Oh no, I just feel like that's traumatizing to the babies, and I'm laughing because those photos be so funny. Those kids, they be running. It's so funny. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, like just go and look up like Grinch funny photos with kids or something like that. They should come up. It's hilarious. But I feel like that's traumatizing, so I don't like those. What else I have on here? Oh, of course, I feel like everybody does this too. Very generic. Go to a holiday party or host a holiday party. Again, I feel like it's just a great way to get into the season, and it's an excuse to dress up. It's an excuse to get cute. Wear some festive colors, wear red, wear green, or maybe some sparkle. I feel like that's so cute. A girl like me, I wear a lot of black, so I would probably put on a black dress. If I could find a very cute color dress, like a red dress or a green dress or something, I would probably get it. But I always wear black. But it is a time to pull out those really nice dresses and put on your makeup and get your hair done, do your hair cute and some curls or something. So cute. I spoke of creating traditions and everything. I'm going to get into some of the traditions that me and my family have done over the years. And like I said, I would like to create new traditions with my family for years to come. So one tradition that a lot of people, like, when I tell people this, they be like, what? But that's just literally how we grew up. We grew up opening our gifts at midnight on Christmas. So the time it was struck midnight on Christmas Day, we opened our gifts. So we wouldn't even go to sleep. We would not even go to sleep. We would wait, as kids, we're up. So we're waiting till midnight and my mama just let us open gifts. So you know how I feel like a lot of people, they open their gifts Christmas Eve and then they go to sleep and wake up like 8, 9 o'clock the next day, Christmas morning, or maybe it's like 7. We didn't do that. We opened our gifts at midnight, which I was always so grateful for. I'd be like, oh my God, thank you for letting us do this. Thank you, Mom. Like, that used to be so fun. We go to sleep and then wake up. It's Christmas. And then we just play with our stuff. I love that. And I feel like that's a tradition that I'm going to keep going with. Because even like last year, like me and my mom, we still open our gifts at midnight. We fell asleep though. We fell asleep. This is how you know Christmas as an adult, it's different. We fell asleep at like 10:30. We was like trying to hang in there till midnight. But then I set my alarm for midnight. So we fell asleep. My alarm went off. I was like, oh, Mom, it's midnight. We can open our stuff. So we opened our gifts. We're all tired. I'm like, this is Christmas as an adult. Like, seriously. But yeah, I love that tradition. I know a lot of people don't do that. They're like, what? I want your kids to go to sleep, get a good night's sleep. No, it's Christmas. Like, let them open their stuff. Like, it's just fun. I don't know. It's just always fun to us. Open our gifts. It's dark outside. It's like nighttime. It was just always so fun. Like, another thing too is probably why a lot of people didn't do this, because like people believed in Santa. Like, people wanted their kids to like believe in Santa and stuff like that. So like, oh yeah, Santa comes, and we wasn't on that. We was just like, we know. We still like did cookies and everything, but the cookies was for us. It wasn't for Santa. So I feel like I mentioned this like a couple episodes ago. We watched A Christmas Story on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And either one, I feel like we always just sat down and watched it. But I feel like that tradition came later on. That wasn't since I was a kid. I feel like that was more so like when I was in middle school. Well, I was a kid in middle school, but like high school. Like like the first tradition I talk about, how we open our gifts at midnight, that's been since I was like little, like since I could remember. But watching A Christmas Story, I feel like that started recently in like my high school years, because I feel like, what channel was it? TV Land? I feel like I'm aging myself when I say it. Do they still have TV Land? I don't know. On one of those channels, Hallmark or something, A Christmas Story would play all night, all day. So me and my mom, like, we made a thing to watch it at least once, Because, on Christmas Day, you're like chilling, you're eating, depending what you're doing. Speaking of eating, we eat the same food as Thanksgiving. So that's how I've grown up. We eat the same food. We probably would tailor a little bit, like add something else and take away something else. But pretty much so instead of just a turkey, like on Thanksgiving, we had ham and turkey on Christmas. So we would do a ham and a turkey. But we pretty much would have the same foods. I didn't mind it because it's holiday food and I just love it so much. And I only get it twice a year. That's why I'm like, I don't even care that it's back to back, like month December. I mean, that is November and then December again, because you only get it twice a year. And I'm not making dressing and everything. And like the only thing I can eat throughout the year is like baked mac and cheese. But like throughout the year, I'm not making dressing. I'm not making yams. It's just different, especially because when it's the holidays and that feel, it's cold outside. It's just different. It's different. How you got your summertime foods and then you got your holiday foods. It's just, like, to me, eating potato salad in the wintertime is weird. I don't know why, because it's just certain foods I associate with the summertime. So potato salad, I associate that with the summer. Like barbecue with some baked beans. Mix it? Yes, y'all. Yes. But I associate certain foods with certain times. So I wouldn't eat potato salad in the wintertime as a holiday side. I just wouldn't. But That's just me. I mean, if I go to somebody's house, like if I go to a family member's house and they have it, I might. I still probably won't though, because it's weird to me. But yeah, so we ate the same food. We recently started doing a seafood boil. I did one for Christmas Eve dinner. So we had like our Christmas Eve dinner, then we had our Christmas dinner. But our Christmas Eve dinner, I did a seafood boil. So, crab. We put in there crab, lobster. I just be throwing stuff in the bowl. Crab, lobster, shrimp. I think I put some mussels in there. Of course, you got the potatoes, you got the corn, stuff like that. And I actually learned how to make a seafood boil from my friend Tavana. She's a Florida girl. She taught me how to make a seafood boil. Good seafood boil too. It hit every time. And it's real easy. It's so simple. Nothing to it. I don't know why I thought making a seafood boil would be hard. But when she taught me how to do it, I'm like, oh, this is just easy. I done got the big pot, the big spoon. It be lit in the house. Okay, so we started doing that for Christmas Eve. And yeah, lastly, so one tradition that we've started since we were younger, because we moved out of our hometown when we were younger, is traveling during the holidays. So traveling during the holidays, I don't know, it's so nostalgic to me, because we used to like drive home and you would have that snow. We wouldn't drive home unless it was like clear of snow, because Pennsylvania, it can snow up there. So we wouldn't drive home unless like the snow was like clear. But yeah, and it was just, I don't know, that's something about that drive. It was a long drive. It was like 8-9 hours, sometimes 10 hours, depending if it's traffic. But it was just so nostalgic, like just the music and the vibes. And it was just, I don't know, every time. And even when I still make that drive home, it's not as long because I live like the DMV, so it's like shorter. But even still making that drive home, it's like, it just makes me feel good. It's so nostalgic. It's like, oh my God, I remember taking this drive when I was little, and with my mom and my brother and my sister, we used to just be laughing, talking, falling asleep. With the MapQuest, y'all, do y'all remember the MapQuest maps? The directions. The person in the front seat can't fall asleep. They need, because mama need the directions when she driving. You know what I'm saying? So you can't fall asleep when you had the MapQuest paper. Now you got the GPS, you good. No, with the MapQuest paper, that was serious. You had to be up, you had to be alert, and you had to deliver the directions, okay? So yeah, driving and traveling home. Lately, because I've been so far, like in New Mexico and Texas and stuff, the past, 6-7 years, I've had to fly, and that's always been a journey, like long journey of flying. And yeah, for the holidays, so I feel like it became a tradition, because we always travel for the holidays since I was a kid. But it's always fun, and it's always just nostalgic, because going home to see family. Okay, y'all, so that brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this puts you in a good mood, a festive mood, a holiday mood, because I know I see a lot of posts where it's like, oh, I'm not feeling Christmas. And I said the same thing. I'm like, I'm not really feeling super Christmas, but here they have Christmas decorations up, and just like I said, watching the Vlogmases, the Christmas videos and all that stuff, it just puts me in a good mood. So I hope this episode did that for you. Very festive episode. Tune in next week for another episode, and remember, it's a lifestyle. Bye.